I'm going to be betting on the Grammys, what happens on Sunday in the results against Chat. If Chat gets more categories right in the main ceremony, then I will give subs to Chat. If I get the most right, then there's a New Music Friday stream where Chat has to be nice to me. And I guess, sure, yeah, Dora Jar can open for Gracie Abrams. Best solo pop performance. The nominees are Beyonce's Bodyguard, Billie Eilish's Birds of a Feather, Chappell Roan's Good Luck Babe, Charlie XCX, Apple, Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso. I think this one's kind of a crapshoot. I'm going to bet on Chappell here, though. And, all right, Chat went with Espresso. I think if Sabrina's going to win an award, this would be one that makes sense. I guess I'm betting on the Grammys doing a good thing here. Which I know isn't usually the safe bet because the Grammys are usually not going to do the right thing. I think the right award for performance here would be Chappell's Good Luck Babe, but I think Sabrina isn't a bad bet for Chad. Best pop duo / group performance. We have Ariana Grande, Brandy and Monica, The Boys Mine remix. I think that's a really fun one. Beyonce featuring Post Malone, Levi's Jeans, which again, it should have been her and Miley. If Beyonce is going to do a duo thing, it should have been her and Miley. I feel like that was one of the best ballads of the year last year. Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish's Guess should have been Charlie and Lorde with Girl So Confusing, but I guess Billie's the bigger artist, so. Gracie Abrams featuring Taylor Swift, Us, and Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, Die With a Smile. I think this is pretty clearly going to be Lady Gaga and Bruno. Listen, it's Grammy bait. I think it was insane for me to not guess that it was going to win any other category. So I think if anything, it's going to win the fucking duet category. Yeah, okay. I bet on Die With a Smile, and so is Chat. Again, I feel like this is just the most obvious one. This is almost definitely going to happen. Way to copy Chat. I said I did it first. I was not copying Chat. I said it out loud. I just accidentally moved your guys' first. Best rap performance. Cardi B's Enough. Common and Pete Rock's When the Sun Shines Again. Doechii, Nissan Ultima. Eminem's Houdini. Future Metro Boomin and Kendrick's Like That. Glorilla's Yeah Glow. Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Oh, this is a hard one because I feel like almost most of these could take it. Again, Not Like Us is such a funny one because, like, I don't know. I didn't think the Grammys would even nominate Not Like Us. Obviously, the lyrical content is insane, and it's a song about one of the biggest artists in the world right now, which is crazy. But the Grammys do love Kendrick, so I think that if I had to go with anything here, though, honestly, I'm gonna go with Not Like Us. But this is not the award necessarily awarding lyrical content here. I mean, I don't know. The Grammys do love Kendrick, so I'm gonna go with Not Like Us. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like that either. Okay, I don't think. Seems to be a pretty clean sweep here. Chat is going with Kendrick as well. It's going to be crazy to see Not Like Us win Grammys. It's so, I mean, I don't know if there's ever been a diss track that won Grammys. All right, best alternative album. Brittany Howard's What Now, Clairo's Charm, Kim Gordon's The Collective, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, Wild God, and St. Vincent's All Born Screaming. This is an interesting one. Kim Gordon being here is crazy. I'm going Brittany Howard on this one. The Grammys do love Brittany Howard. This wouldn't surprise me at all. It's a really good album. I think that I'm going to go Brittany Howard on here. If I didn't go Brittany Howard, I probably would go All Born Screaming because the Grammys do love St. Vincent. I think Brittany Howard is at least walking away with one Grammy. So a lot of people are going St. Vincent on this one. A lot of people are also going Clairo. Isn't this Clairo's first nomination? I think so, right? This is Clairo's first nomination. Seems like Chat is going... Oh my god, it's tied. Okay, first person to break the tiebreaker here. It's St. Vincent. St. Vincent's a smart choice. I think part of the reason that, this is Clairo's first nomination means that I think it would be unlikely that she's going to win. It'd be cool if she won. I think a lot of us here would really like Clairo to win, but I think it's unlikely. Brittany Howard or St. Vincent, I think, are the two most likely, so we'll see who wins on that one, Chat. Best electronic album, Charlie XCX's Brat, Fortet's 3, Justice, Hyperdrama, Kitchenada, Timeless, and Zed's Telos. Come on. I mean, this is easy. I think it'd be really unlikely if Charlie didn't sweep in this category. I think Charlie is going to sweep in all the electronic categories. Shout out to Justice indeed, though. The Justice album is great. I think it'd be really cool if Justice won. I would not have a problem with Justice winning at all. But I think this is Charlie's year for it. And it would be really cool to see Charlie and AG Cook like walk away with this one. I think that would be really dope. Jamie or floating point should have been here. I agree. Chat's also going Charlie. That makes sense. Best rap album. This is a big one. Common and Pete Rock. Doechii, Alligator Bites Never Heal. Eminem, Death of Slim Shady. Future, Metro Boomin with We Don't Trust You. And J. Cole's Might Delete Later. This is a horrible category. Like, what the hell? Eminem and fucking J. Cole, one of J. Cole's worst mixtapes. I don't know what the fuck this category is. This is a mess. Chad and I are on the same page again. I'm going Doechii on this one. I think especially since Doechii's had such a big year recently in the past couple of months, I think that this is hopefully going to be a great year for Doechii. I think Best New Artist, she has a really good chance as well. And I think, listen, the other nominees here aren't great. I think We Don't Trust You is a pretty good album. I think Common's record is pretty good. It wouldn't surprise me necessarily if they gave it to Common just based off of legacy reasons. But I think most likely, and I agree with Chad on this, Doechii's most likely going to take this one. The only albums I'd really be okay with here is Future and Metro, Doechii, and Common, but I'm rooting for Doechii in this one. Best Country Album. Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, Chris Stapleton's Higher, Casey Musgraves' Deeper Well, Lainey Wilson, Whirlwind, and Post Malone's F1 Trillion. It's Beyonce. I think, again, it's hard to define this Beyonce album as strictly country, but I'm fine with them putting it in that category. There's enough country in it, I think, to define it as a country album, I guess, given these parameters. Beyonce is going to sweep a lot of these categories, I think. Again, Beyonce, I think, has the most Grammys out of anybody, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think that the Grammys loving Beyonce is going to stop anytime soon. The big question is whether Beyonce is going to get Album of the Year or not. I think she's definitely going to win Country Album of the Year. I don't think there's really a chance. Okay. Yeah, Chat's also going Cowboy Carter. Best Pop Vocal Album, Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine. Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft. Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet. Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets Department. This one I'm not so sure on, honestly. I don't think it's going to be Ariana. God, I can never, that's the thing, is I can never count Taylor out. Because I obviously don't even think Taylor should be nominated this year, but the Grammys love her. Taylor will win this one because she won't get Album of the Year. That's hopeful thinking. I don't know, because she won Best Pop Album last year, didn't she? I think, I'm going Short and Sweet on this one. I think they're going to give it to Sabrina. Sabrina had such a big year. And I think if there's going to be a category they're going to throw Sabrina to, it's going to be in the pop categories. Like I said, it's going to be pop performance, or it's going to be Best Pop Vocal Album. This is the one that I'm going Sabrina on. Chad went Sabrina on Best Pop Performance for Espresso. All right, Chad seems to be leaning Billie on this one, which would not surprise me at all. But I'm going to go Sabrina on this one. I think that Billie isn't a bad guess either. I'd be cool with Chappell Roan winning. Honestly, out of any of these, though, I think that Billie might have the best album here. So, hopeful thinking from Chad. Best New Artist. This is another really big one. Benson Boone, Doechii, Chappell Roan, Khruangbin, Ray, Sabrina Carpenter, Shaboozey, and Teddy Swims. It could be a lot of these. I mean, I would love Chappell to win, and I would love Doechii to win. Those are the ones that I think I'm rooting for the most. I'm going to go Chappell, because I think that we're forgetting that at the beginning of 2024 and midway through, like summer 2024, Chappell had such a massive year. I think that's what the Grammys are going to be thinking of more so than what Doechii had later in the year. I actually don't even know when voting commenced. I feel like Doechii started popping off a lot towards the end of the year, and I don't know when they started voting. Was Doechii's rise in popularity, did that happen soon enough for people to vote in the Grammys for her? That's a good question. I think Chappell seems to be the most likely for me. Chad is also going for Chappell, which I think is really just, to be honest, it just is the safest bet here. Again, I would love Doechii to win something. I think Ray would be really cool too. Ray wouldn't necessarily surprise me. Sabrina Carpenter's obviously very likely. This is one of the big three categories. Song of the Year. One has Beyonce, Billie Eilish, Chappell Roan, Kendrick, Lady Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, please, Shaboozey of Our Song, Taylor Swift, Fortnite. All right, I'm going to do process of elimination here. I don't think it's going to be Texas Hold'em. I don't think it's going to be Not Like Us. Die With a Smile's absolute Grammy bait. That's very possible. I don't think it's going to be a bar song. And I don't think it's going to be Fortnite. I'm going to go Billie on this one. Again, this is the songwriting award. Record of the year is also production. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they went for Billy in this category. Again, I really like the dark aesthetic songwriting of Birds of a Feather, especially with how sweet the song sounds. I think it's a really, really good hit song. This one could be anything, honestly. This is just a shot in the dark. Okay, it seems to be between Birds of a Feather and Die With a Smile for you guys. I think Die With a Smile is a pretty good guess because, again, that song is such Grammy bait. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars doing a power ballad. I mean, like, that would not be shocking at all. I mean, I don't know. I think that Texas Hold'em just seems to be a weird song for Beyonce to submit. I guess it was the biggest song off of that album, but still, like, for a songwriting award, you guys are also going Birds of a Feather. Another pretty safe bet, I think. Record of the year, The Beatles, Now and Then, Beyonce's Texas Hold'em, Billie Eilish, Birds of a Feather, Chaperone, Good Luck Babe, Charlie XCX's 360, Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso, and Taylor Swift's Fortnite. To reiterate, Record of the Year is not a songwriting award. It is all-encompassing. It is the track. It's rewarding the recorded track. This one's supposed to be a little bit more production focused. I'm going to keep that in mind, even though the Grammys don't seem to completely ignore their own parameters. God, I would really like 360 to take this one too. I think the Good Luck Babe production is fantastic. Guys, I'm going to go out on a limb here. This is the biggest category that Kendrick is nominated for. This would be so funny. So I'm going to go Not Like Us. The beat's crazy. The beat is crazy. It's a banger. It was easily one of the biggest songs of the entire year. It would be insane if it happened. You know, that's what I'm going to guess. I'm really going out on a limb on this one because it would be insane for this track to win. I'm going to go with Kendrick on this one. I think partially because, yeah, it is the biggest category that Kendrick is nominated for. I think he's going to come away with something. He's definitely going to win something in the hip hop categories as well, but I think Not Like Us would be so funny. Chat seems to be leaning either Good Luck Babe or Espresso here. I went with Good Luck Babe. Honestly, Good Luck Babe might be the best song here. Yeah, I guess we're at odds here. Again, I'm taking a big gamble, I think, on Not Like Us, but it would be an iconic moment. Album of the year, Andre 3000's New Blue Sun. Again, insane that got nominated. Beyonce, Cowboy Carter. Billie Eilish Just Hit Me Hard and Soft. Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Charlie XCX, Brat. Jacob Collier. Jesse Volume 4, that's another crazy one. I do not know how that got a nom, but Grammys love them. Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, and Taylor Swift's Tortured Poets Department. I'm going Beyonce on this one. Listen, Beyonce's never won an album of the year. This is a very artsy record. We'll hear me out. The Pop Girls split the vote and Andre wins. That would be insane. I've bet on Beyonce before. I bet on her for Renaissance. That didn't go over very well. I bet on her in Lemonade. That didn't happen. So, again, I guess it is hopeful thinking that Beyonce's finally going to get an album of the year. But I think that this is going to be her year. You can never really predict what they're going to do. But that's my bet this year. Chat went with Brat. Again, that's you guys think that I'm hopeful thinking for Cowboy Carter. That is definitely wishful thinking for that Charlie's going to win the biggest award of the night. That'd be cool if you guys are right. But I don't think you're going to be. We'll see. Again, I think that more likely than not, Charlie is just going to win the electronic categories, and that's it. The impact of Brat Summer? Maybe. Listen, I don't think it's impossible. I just don't think it's particularly likely. I'm Delulu. You guys think that Charlie is going to win fucking Album of the Year, the biggest award of the night? I'm delusional? I guess we'll see. All right. We'll check back in after the Grammys on Sunday. We'll see who's right. We'll see who's wrong. Okay, we'll see who's getting the pizza party. We will be doing a watch party for the Grammys, and I'll be sharing my screen over on the Discord on Sunday if you guys want to tune in for that. Again, if you aren't a sub here, then it's pretty. You can be $2 patron on Patreon. The easy way to get into the Discord if you guys want to tune in for that.